Well, she's performing this weekend at the La Jolla Comedy Store. I got to get that out of the way because I want to dive right in to what I really want to talk about.
Let's dive in.
Theo, I'm 39 years old. In 2 weeks, I'm going to be 40 years old. I've seen every single season of Road Rules and Real World and the Challenges. It's out there. It's out there.
It's out there, Eddie.
Is that okay? Is that weird? Because I told that to The Miz, and The Miz was like, dude, I'm not ever talking to you again.
It's something. I'd call it a gateway to homosexuality.
See, that's what I understand that, and I understand that.
And I don't mean it in a bad way.
Married though,
but hey,
so
okay, you got
I'm
that
good,
then.
right?
Word.
You're good. Okay.
You're totally good.
Right. So,
Do
dude,
what you want to do.
I know. I do know what you're
Be yourself. Live your life.
I think it's awesome that you're a stand-up comedian now. Thanks,
man.
You know, and you're blowing up, dude. You're all over the place. You were on, Last Comic Standing back in the day.
Last Comic Standing with the highest rated half-hour special last year on Comedy Central.
Dude,
pretty great.
That's huge.
So that's good.
My buddy Mel Hall's been talking about you.
Yeah, Mel's a great guy.
You're killing it.
Mel's a funny
This is great,
dude.
man. Now you're headlining at the La Jolla Comedy Store.
We're having fun down there, man.
That's great, dude. That's great. So, all right, let's talk.
So you like the challenge?
Let's talk for a second about the challenges and road rules and all that stuff.
Ask what you like.
When he speaks for himself, he's also speaking for me. My name's Ashley.
Yeah, Ashley. First of all, Ashley, also a fan of the Real World and all those shows.
Yeah.
Immediately ran in here and said you're gorgeous.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not a bad-looking guy.
Yeah, Theo's a good-looking dude.
Oh my gosh.
I'm a healthy. I'm an 7.5.
You're higher than that. You're higher than that.
Yeah, you're
Really?
higher
Nice.
than that.
Yeah.
I kind of have that Tom Brady meets Shrek look.
Dude, you kind of look like Tom Brady. I don't know Shrek, but I mean, you do have a little bit of Brady in you, which is weird because we have a guy named Boston Rob on the
redneck
show.
cousin. Oh yeah. Okay, good.
Let's get some pictures and let's say I'm with Tom Brady.
Oh, there you go.
Nice.
I mean, nobody's gonna believe you. And then they're gonna be like, "Wow, this guy's about to get taken advantage of."
Give him your
At a
social
sports bar.
Yeah. So that's where you I don't want to say that's where you got your start, but I mean that's kind of
It happened, man. I was walking across college campus, and I was very depressed. Actually, I was going to school, and then and they had auditions on.
Why were you depressed?
I was just, I don't know,
floundering in life,
just
kind
life,
of thing.
yes.
Yeah.
And then they had auditions, and I went in, and then 6 months later, I was a part of this program. It was so it was pretty crazy.
Right, which
it
was
wasn't
road
a life
rules.
goal. It just kind of happened.
Yeah. Which was Road Rules.
Which was Road Rules.
In case people don't know, Road Rules is a little different than Real World. What Road Rules used to be was they get the same thing, same concept. They get a bunch of people together, but they'd make them like basically travel.
Good call, Theo.
Travel in an RV.
This
Theo.
is what she does, Theo.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, if you're putting that much creamer in your coffee, there's not even that much coffee.
Yeah.
I mean, that is at that point it's a gateway drug.
Yeah, it's like a hint of coffee with her creamer.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually,
you could definitely be cooking that up.
Yeah.
I would Walter White that in our veins now. Whatever you're building up.
I don't know what her deal is.
Dude,
Yeah.
you're making glass in a styrofoam cup, son. That's what her deal is, boy.
Yeah.
Baby's on glass watch, huh?
She does this all morning long too.
I bet she does.
Yeah. So anyway, so that's what Road Rules is. They put them in an RV, and you guys basically went around the country, and you had to live together, and it's the same concept as Real World, but just a little different. And so that's the show you were on.
Yes.
Did you enjoy your time when you were doing it, or was it just weird, or what was the deal?
I mean, it was definitely strange. I mean, I'm from Louisiana. I hadn't traveled very much, so it was interesting just to get out and see, like, America and the universe.
Sure.
And I guess I didn't have a driver's license.
You didn't?
I just didn't have one. I didn't have a car or anything at that point.
How old were you when you were on the show?
I was 19.
Okay.
But I was raised pretty much horseback and then just hitching rides with friends.
Oh my God.
Barefoot Louisiana.
Yeah.
Right.
So I didn't have a license, so I just spent most of my time sleeping basically in a camper.
Yeah, so I mean, so that you didn't have to take a turn at the wheel.
No,
Nice.
you just sleep, just relax.
Till you got to wherever you were going to go and you could
eat
do
food,
your stuff.
fart,
Yeah, nice.
do the other things you do when you're not driving.
Sure. That sounds like a good
On a
time.
road trip. One of the more interesting parts I found was when we would stop somewhere, if we had a chance to go out, like on the town or whatever. If you if you wanted to try to bring a chick home, you couldn't, because we would always stay at a campground, like a campground.
Yeah.
So you cannot get a chick back to a campground.
No, that's
And if
creepy.
you do, she is definitely down to hook up, or down to be murdered.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Like how can you imagine how that works? Like you're like, oh yeah, you know, you want to come back? I'm just staying at this campground over here with 6 other people. It'll be fine,
Yeah,
sweetie. It'll be fine.
We'll just mess around. Now there's going to be cameras everywhere, but don't let that bother you. I mean, it's fine. It's
Right?
fine.
Yeah, that'd be tough.
Yeah.
That'd be
that
tough
part
to
was
pull.
weird.
Yeah, a little bit.
That part was weird.
And then you go on to do these, you know, real world road rules challenges where they kind of, it's like these, you know, all-star versions, and they make them do like these really crazy stunts and stuff like that where you guys compete against each other. That's one of the things that, you know, another things I talked to the Miz about. And Miz
I
said,
love the Miz. Mike and I get along really well. Like, we still,
yeah, and he was like, you know, he's like, dude, those challenges are no joke. Like, I mean, you gotta really,
heavy.
you gotta really come prepared, or
They
otherwise.
do. That's why they all come so fit.
Well, this,
Like Theo, right?
They definitely come pretty fit. I actually felt like a lot of kids started to use roids on them
No.
at a certain point.
Really?
So
Who?
I just
Drop
couldn't
names,
compete.
drop
I don't
names.
know who.
Kenny,
I
right?
do not
Kenny.
know
Totally
who. But I'm totally
Oh my God,
serious.
Wes. Wes probably that.
And I'm not
This is all
calling
a
anybody
legend.
out. I'm not like, you know,
Yeah,
trying
yeah.
to call. I'm just saying that I think.
There were
Definitely not
some.
Eric.
There were
Definitely
some.
not Eric. Sorry.
Not the who, Eric Neese?
No, the big guy. Big.
Redhead.
Oh, Big
Big
Easy.
E. Big Easy. Yeah.
Big Easy.
I don't know. Yeah, I couldn't see him on steroids.
No, he's just too. He's too big.
He's already so big.
Right.
If you're on steroids, it would be like, yeah, that'd be too much.
Yeah. So that's when you're like, I'm retiring from these challenges, and
I was just getting, I just didn't feel any connection for it in my heart at all. Like I didn't
Yeah.
want
Really?
to be involved. Yeah, I loved it. It was fun. I love the games and stuff, but I just got, I mean, it was like spring break all
Well,
the
the
time.
drama at the
Right.
house
Yeah.
would get crazy. I mean.
Yeah, and when girls started fighting, like beating girls, I was like, I just don't want to be.
you're all grown up now, Theo.
Yeah, like I couldn't walk into a business meeting years later. I was thinking, and they're like, "Well, what do you have to, you know?" And I was like, "I was there when so and so beat that."
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's your career highlight. Like, no, I think moving on.
So it just got tacky to me.
Yeah, one of the things that I found interesting about you, Theo, is that you created something. You created something called crank texts.
Yeah.
Now, if you don't know what crank texts are, it's like crank phone calls, but you do it through text. So Theo did this whole thing where he's texting random numbers and just starting conversations,
Oh, that's
and then
really
he posts
funny.
them on the website cranktext.com, right?
Yeah.
Really
And you
funny.
created this.
I did actually. I mean, I'm not even. I mean, I definitely created this. I got a text one day from this lady named Wanda, right? Or this. I got a text from a wrong number,
Right.
and it was out of Chicago, Chicago based, and it said, "Hey, it's Wanda," and I didn't recognize it. I was like, "Wanda who?" And
Yeah.
she's like, "Duh, Wanda, your cousin." And I don't even have any cousins actually. I have 0 cousins.
Wait, how could that be?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, just nobody. You know, my
Okay.
parents were just they came from very lonely lives.
Okay.
And but I wrote back. I was like, "What's up, shawty?"
Oh no, here we
So she and I
go.
texted each other for 6 months.
Oh
and
my
she
God.
was her
6
cousin
months?
from Los Angeles.
So you were catfishing.
I was catfishing, baby.
Nice.
And I actually have a godnephew now named Damari.
Oh my gosh.
He's going to be 2 years old in
Oh,
May.
that's so
That's
special.
hilarious.
That's kind of exciting.
That's
But since then, I just started texting like total strangers. Like I've texted over 30,000 numbers on this phone, completely
Stop.
random.
Oh, dude.
Swear to God, I'll text like 500 people. I'll be like, "Hey, it's Allison. This is my new number."
Wow.
So then if you get 5 people who write back like Allison Sharp, Allison King, Allison Sharp.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yes, how are you? What's
Right.
going on? Then you become this person to
Yeah,
them that
yeah.
I haven't heard from in a while.
Oh no.
So then you can create anything going on in your world. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're doping. You got issues with your children.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
You know,
You
you
can
got to
make
get
it
out
weird.
of the country.
Yeah.
You know, you need them to watch your animals.
Yeah.
You know, like anything.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
really amazing.
Oh.
It's pretty wild.
It
I've-
is. It is.
I've been in some crazy instances like where stuff gets pretty twisted and sick.
Oh, I believe that. I read a few of them, and I saw like you're getting in fights with people, where it gets creepy sometimes. I mean,
It gets dark.
what's the wildest one that you've done?
Let me think. The wildest one.
Where even you were like,
I thought
okay.
I kept texting this random dude. I didn't know it was. I mean, you don't know who you're getting, so
Right.
you're just going out into the world.
Right.
And this one dude, I told him I was babysitting, right? So I kept sending him pictures of my sister's kids. My sister got 2 beautiful little girls, so like, I'll pull pictures of them off her Facebook and stuff. I'm like,
Sure.
yeah, this the girls are just eating cookies and fighting with the dogs. But this dude, typical any dude, was just down to bang,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So he just kept sending me pictures of him, just naked photos of it.
Ew.
So here I am texting him back like, oh, you know, here's what the kids are up to. It's getting late, you know. And then he would send right back with a picture of his dog.
No.
So it was just such a weird dichotomy. Where it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, me and the kids are reading a book, you know. And he's like, here's my dog, you know, not reading a book.
Wait a minute. Yeah, that's
So that
bizarre.
was pretty bizarre as far as like just two opposite ends of the spectrum. But I would text a lot of people and be like, hey, you know, we got to bill you for these donuts you bought from us. You know, you know, you bought 3 dozen donuts. So I hit up people in Mississippi and they get angry, man, from baked goods they didn't buy. They get fired up.
I bet.
And people will call me and leave voicemails, and I don't have an outgoing voicemail, and so then I'll take the voicemails and I'll put them on the website as well.
Oh, right
So a lot
on.
of them have voicemails embedded into them. You can listen to what these people are.
It's a great concept.
I'm on it right now. This is effing
Cranktext.com.
ridiculous.
Yeah. It's brilliant.
Cranktext.com, yeah.
It's brilliant.
Dude, I had a
Oh
guy
my
that wanted to
God.
buy that was scheduled to meet up to buy guns and grenades
Oh my
in
God.
Indiana. This dude at a schoolyard we were meeting.
Okay.
Oh,
Really?
When I sell firearms, I meet at schoolyards.
Well, yeah, it makes the most sense.
Yeah.
But there's actually a couple conversations where I was meeting people at schoolyards, and they'll call and be like, "Hey man, I'm out here at Oakwood. You know, where are you?" You know, and then it just, but it's all part of this big thing. You know,
Right.
I had this guy call and say he wasn't a cop, he wasn't going to be wearing a wire.
Oh,
Like,
jeez.
Oh, okay.
dude.
Now, do you,
Dude.
and then where does it go from here? Like, where do you plan to take this?
Well, I mean, we're working right now with a production company to create a show for it, so that's really good. So,
Oh, cool.
I mean, if that happens, it'd be cool, it'd be fun. If not, it's just been, you know,
Hey,
something interesting.
You got a lot of stuff going on. A lot of irons in the fire. Is that a thing?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, you got some fun things going
Like
on.
you're on Yahoo, right?
Yeah, I work for Yahoo every day. It's just called a show
Ooh.
called Prime Time in No Time. You can watch it. It's the most watched show in the history of the internet, actually.
That's
No.
crazy because
And
it's
like
every day,
the
right?
Before me, yeah, it's 5 days a week, Sunday through Thursday.
Nice.
And we just cover, like you guys were talking about reality TV.
Right.
We cover we watch all the reality shows at night, and then we make a video for them for the morning.
Oh,
That's
that sounds
awesome.
So fun.
That's awesome.
Pretty fun, man, because you get to interview some of these guys. Like, actually, Dog the Bounty Hunter just flaked on us. So if he
Oh.
listens to the radio, F Dog and
No.
His Fake Life. Yeah.
Really? He's been on our show a few times.
Has
He
he?
seems like a cool guy.
I don't know.
No,
he
he's
seems like a
flaked on
cool
you?
racist.
Oh,
Okay?
well,
This is coming
that's a whole
from
different
I'm a
thing.
functioning racist.
Yeah.
What is a functioning racist?
It's what I am according to my race sponsor.
Oh, all right. I understand now.
Makes sense. Makes sense. So, with you being as busy as you are, you got time for personal life? I mean, I'm asking
Yeah, I'm
this
basically
for
just chasing these hoes.
Yeah.
No
That's
offense.
what's up, Theo.
Hoes.
So, right.
But that's it. You know, just trying to meet girls, I guess. I mean,
So you're single.
single.
Nice.
I met this one girl on the internet. You know, and so I was like, oh, you know, I hit her up. I'm like, let's meet for coffee. You know.
Okay.
She writes back. She's like, coffee's boring. Didn't you read my profile? She said, didn't you read my profile? I'm adventurous. I want to go skydiving on our first date.
What?
Well, I don't even know you.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, nowhere in my budget is there money for taking unknown bras skydiving.
Yeah, thank you.
You know,
Right?
that is not it.
Like you'll spring for the $4 for
Oh,
coffee,
yeah.
right? But I mean,
Yeah, look.
you know,
that's
like-
it. You know, I'll lift you up in the air and set you down real fast. You know, like a cheap skydiving. But
yeah,
I'm
maybe
not taking
maybe
you-
fourth date. You
Yeah.
know, you can look into
I'm
that.
not taking
you
you
know?
real skydiving.
Right? No way.
So I wrote her back. I said, I live on the 4th floor of my building. I said, well, if you want you come over, I'll throw you off this thing with a windbreaker.
In a windbreaker.
That should work.
Gentlemen.
That should work.
Yeah.
That was it. So I don't know.
Oh, no. Theo.
That's
I'm trying to
great,
meet
man.
girls. When do you know when you met the girl? When do you know you met?
You know what? It was weird because you know I had been a bit of a dirtbag, you know, for a little while,
Yeah.
you know, and then I met this one girl, and I'm like, she's way different. Like there's something about her, like she's way too good for me,
Right.
you know.
He instantly knew.
And
Really?
and I came in here and I was telling these people, I go, dude, I met my wife.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, and so you
what
just-
did you guys say when he said that?
Well, I said, I gotta meet her.
Really?
I met her that next week.
And they were like, yeah, she
And
is
then
too
I
good for you.
approved. Yeah.
Did you believe him?
Well, listen, I said, you gotta catch, run with it.
Yeah.
Like, she's amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was a scoundrel, so for me to be like, all right, you know, I'm kind of into
Yeah.
this one
Yeah.
girl.
Back, boy.
It's not
Yeah.
like he would say that to us all the time. So when he
No.
finally said it, it was like, dang, this is different.
He's never said that.
Yeah, and I was like, if I can score this girl, then I'd be stupid to like screw that up. So it was kind of that mentality.
Right.
Well, that's nice. That's a nice feeling. Is it still? You guys think it'll be? You think you're gonna stay in it for the long haul?
Well, I mean, I got 2 kids now with her, so I better. I mean, I guess that doesn't matter
Yeah.
in this day and age.
It doesn't. Yeah, I would say it doesn't matter as much as it used to.
Right,
You have
right,
two
right.
young workers.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
Yes.
Pretty much, yeah.
It's so
Like I
complicated.
got to get them some skill sets or something, you know.
Dude,
Yeah.
get them fast, man.
Right.
Get them while they're in, while the fingers are nimble.
Yeah, that's it, man. I'm gonna teach my son how to be a left-handed reliever. You know, I mean, he would
There
work
you go.
forever.
For
For baseball.
Oh.
Yeah. Wait, what did you think, man?
I thought you meant
Like
pornography.
fluffer? Like no. Well, that might be a good.
Now they have right-handed and left-handed in porn?
My buddy was a reliever on the set.
Hey now,
See?
really?
That's a real
Yeah.
job.
That's a for sure.
That's a real job.
Yeah.
That's
I knew
Hey.
fluffer was a real
Oh my
job. I
In
didn't
this
know
in
that
this
was.
economy, I think
Oh
you're
yeah.
gonna take what
you got a
can
beginner
get.
and you got an ender.
Right. See?
Oh,
I had no
nice.
idea.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hey, whatever.
Nice.
If it pays him well, I guess. I mean, I
Did
don't
your
know.
buddy get paid well?
I mean, he wears pretty cheap
Yeah.
stuff, so I guess
He-
not that that matters.
He did it for the perks.
Yeah, he might.
Hey man, you gotta go see Theo this weekend. He's performing at the Loya Comedy Store. He's
Yes.
performing tonight, tomorrow night, 8 and 10:30. And we got tickets to give away.
Hello.
We got 5 pairs of tickets to give away, so give us a call right now. You gotta be 21 or older. Don't be a clown.
Yeah.
570-1053, because there's drinking going on, right, Theo?
Yeah. I mean, you got to be at least 21. Now you can just have turned 21. That's fine.
There you go.
I see
That's
what
a
you're
good
doing
night.
there, Theo.
Oh, wait a minute. And if you got boobs, it's cool too,
Hey,
right?
Working the legal lines.
Yeah.
Boy, working the legal lines.
Yeah, if you're super duper hot and you're like just
Right?
legal, it's
Yeah,
fine.
come on
If
down.
you like meeting
Comedy
new
store.
male friends.
Yeah.
If you want to audition to be our new left-handed reliever.
There you go. There you go. 570-1053. Call right now. Hey, Theo, great meeting you, man.
You too, man. Thank you so much.
Anytime
for
you're in
having me.
town, come on in, man.
I'm gonna do that.
Right on. All right, we'll take a break. We'll have Sports Dirt when we get back.